Hey, what's going on, y'all? I'm live. I ain't been live in a minute, but I think it's gonna become more of a common thing. But anyway, getting ready to make some rice. Gonna make some what they call it, cube steak. We gonna get it down in the gravy, make everything look right. So first thing we need to do, we need to get our rice into our pot. So first thing we need to do, we need to go ahead and get this rice in this pot. Let it do its thing. Ah, I know some people don't really know how to cook rice, but really what you want to do is have it 2 parts water, 2 parts rice. And make sure you rinse your rice good. So we're gonna get this rice. Whew, you heard that? We're gonna get this rice cleaned up. You wanna wash that rice real good. Now I'm only rinsing this rice. That's enough for me and my wife. Cause that's the only people gonna be eating the rice. You know, just probably about a cup of rice, no more than a cup. So that means you want about 2 cups of water. But of course, you want that water to be pretty much clear like that. See how clear that water is? That's how you want it. If it's still cloudy, you need to do some more rinsing. So let's go ahead and start cooking our rice. So we're gonna get our eye on. We're gonna start off on high. Then once we come up to a boil, we're gonna drop it back down to low. It is what it is, but that's what make it work. get the lid down. And you want to make sure you got a tight sealing lid on your rice. But we're going to wait till it come up to a boil before we even worry about that. So how everybody doing out there in YouTube land? What y'all up to today? Me, I ain't up to nothing. Just trying to get my garden together. You know, got my pepper plants out, got my tomato plants out. My greens looking good, but it is what it is on them, you know. I tried some new greens this year. I did some purple mustard green. I think they're going to do pretty good. They looking good, so it is what it is. But how y'all doing? How y'all day going today? But anyway, we're going to let this rice boil. As soon as it come up to a boil, we're going to get a lid on it. Shoot it down low. And that's going to finish steaming. And that's what our rice going to be, yeah. But while we waiting on that to get done, we're going to go ahead and turn our attention to our beef. Because we making cube steak today, y'all. Now this cube steak, we just simply gonna season up with some salt and pepper. As you know I am. Got a rain on. Gotta hit it with that salt. And today I'm using a mixture of white and red peppercorn. That red peppercorn is a little bit more fruitier. You know, it gives you like a, how would you say that? It's more like a citrus, a citrus taste. It still got the spice kick, but it got a little citrus with it. So let's give that a flip. Go ahead and season that other side. Now y'all know me. I like me a little Cajun seasoning with mine. So today we're gonna use the Zatarain's. And then look at her. Can we get there? Our rice is boiling, y'all. So let's go ahead. And get that lid on it. And of course, cut it down below. Because you want that rice to be nice and tender, not chew it out. That's what you want to do. But anyway, let's go ahead and hit this cube steak with the Zatarain's. Now look at here. I got some seasoned flour and cornmeal. Heavy on the flour, low on the cornmeal. It's probably about 75-25. We're gonna dip our cube steak in that. Gonna get it in our skillet with some onions. And hey, we're gonna have a nice meal, y'all. Nice meal. So as far as our skillet, we're gonna go ahead and get that heat on it. Get a little oil in the pan. Bring that on up. And while we waiting on that to come up, get it good and breaded. You know, try to get all the cracks if you can. You know, I know y'all ain't used to me going live. I ain't been live in so long. But I'll start trying to do more. Might go live every night. I ain't even sure. Just go ahead, whatever I'm cooking that night, just go live. Let y'all cook it with me. Give you a little notice so you already know what we eat. You might want to cook the same thing. I don't know. It is what it is. So next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna get it into this pan. You know, get it browned off. Then we're gonna add our onions, a little flour, make our roux, our gravy, and we're gonna eat good tonight. It's always beautiful to eat good, y'all. I mean, I enjoy it. I don't know if everybody enjoy eating good. I enjoy eating good. So while I'm waiting on that to go and do this thing, I'll go ahead and get these I'm going ahead and get these onions chopped up. Well, actually diced, because I want my onions diced, y'all. But it's looking like they're all about ready to receive that meat. No, I probably couldn't sing, y'all. I can't sing. I'm trying to. Yeah, Wifey once told me you got the voice of the old turtle. Yeah, get on the clip halfway through. You're gonna turn that eye down because that's a little bit too hot. We don't want our beef to be overcooked because we still gotta smother it down in this gravy, y'all. And who don't like gravy? Can you tell me who don't like a little bit of gravy in their life? I know I do. There's nothing wrong with a little bit of gravy. Yeah, I still got that red in there. You gonna get that right on out. Because we did our crust. So let's go ahead and get this other beef in that pot. Well, that's skillet, y'all. I'm tripping. What you want, John? I'm live right now. I'm on the internet live right now, man. I ain't finna go nowhere. I'm on the internet live right now. I ain't finna go nowhere. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But anyway, that was my partner, John. Come to see if I was gonna run up to the bank right quick. You know, life do what life do. But like I say, once again, we just want to get a decent little crust on this meat because we gonna smother this down into a gravy. Say what? Waiting on the rain, y'all. Yeah, that'll flip. Looks like it's ready to deglaze that pan to me, y'all. What y'all think? I think it's ready for the deglaze. So first thing first, we gotta get that beef out of the skillet. Now I'm gonna come in with just a little bit of water. Go ahead and start scraping up them bits. With the onions and bell peppers in. Now we just gonna let these saute for a minute. These get them good and tender. And you know, while you doing this, you can keep your area clean, y'all. Keep that stove wiped off. If you're gonna get that grease splatter and everything else, ain't nothing you can do about that. So you might as well go ahead and work on it while you're doing it. You're already doing the work. But anyway. I ain't good, of course, that my knife didn't get real good. I'm gonna go ahead and handle them onions because I don't like that. I don't like when that knife don't go through. See, it make me feel like my knife ain't sharp no more. I need my knife to feel sharp, yeah. And right now, I ain't feeling like it's that sharp. I'm gonna have to go ahead and sharpen it. Don't make no sense. But anyway, like I say, we gonna let this simmer for a minute. And hey, if you got any questions for me, go ahead and ask them. My life is an open book for real. A little bit more bell pepper in there. So after we get this kind of, what would you call that? I guess get the onions tender and then bell pepper just a little bit tender. We're going to add a little flour to this and start making our gravy. Then we're going to get our, what they call that, cheap cube steak back in. We need to add just a little bit more water because this is not tendering up as fast as I would like. But about time I get ready to add the flour, everything will be beautiful. I already know. No, yeah. Let's see what that rice doing. Well, that rice looking good, ain't it, Chop? Look at that rice. Oh my goodness. Tell you do your rice like that, it'll be perfect every time. No problem. So we're gonna turn that rice on off. We're gonna leave the lid on it. As you can see, we're gonna leave the lid on it, turn the rice off, and just let it steam and steep until it's done. Which really is already done. But it is what it is. But we're gonna let it cool off with that lid on. So once we get our onions pretty much tender like this, you know, they're not perfectly tender, but we still gotta finish that steak off. What they call it, cube beef. We still got cube steak. We still got to finish that cube steak off. You know, they're not all the way tender, but they're tender. You know, it all depends on how you want yours. You know, if you want yours not to be tender at all, don't even worry about doing all of that at all. You know, because you want yours to be nice and crisp. Because if you want that crisp cube steak, I mean that crisp onion, that crisp bell pepper, you definitely don't want to cook it at all. Not really. Not that long anyway. You just still got another maybe 15 minutes to cook. And I'm gonna add a little bit more water. Now we need a little flour. Just picking that up. Start making that gravy so everything come together. Just sprinkle. Now the rest of it. Start incorporating that flour into everything. And you actually could have used cornstarch for this. Which could be the better route to go. So we just gonna let this simmer for about 5-10 minutes. And guess what? We gonna be ready to eat, y'all. Add just a little bit more water. Not really enough to cover, but enough to enough where you can actually barely see the tip of that meat at the top. More like this one and this one. These here a little bit sunk, but that's where you want it. About like that. And hey, we just gonna let that simmer for a minute. And what we got, dinner or lunch or whenever you decide to cook it. And oh yeah, you can't forget the rain on it. So let's go ahead and hit it with a little bit of salt. Cause I already know it needs some. Cause we didn't salt this gravy at all. Oh my goodness. I think my battery is dead on my salt shaker. But that's all right. I always got to back up. Hit it with a little bit of that table salt. A little bit more pepper. And now that it's up to a boil, we're going to go ahead and turn it down on low. And let it simmer and do its thing. Because it's almost time to eat, y'all. It's almost time to eat. And like I say, while you're doing this stuff, you might as well go ahead and wipe that counter off. You know, wipe the stove off. Because anytime that stove and you cooking, it's always going to be bubbling and popping all over your stove. And you don't want that for real. You know you don't want that. You want to be bubbling and popping all over that stuff. Nobody want that. So let's go ahead and keep it cleaned up. Even though I know we all fall behind on what we need to do. Because I know I do. I woke up yesterday, y'all. Hey, them allergies had me. I didn't know what to do. I was feeling so bad. I didn't even feel like getting out of bed for real. But I did. Did I really get anything done yesterday? Nope. Ain't getting nothing done yesterday. I was feeling too bad to get anything done yesterday. Man, all these pop-ups, I can't see what anybody even said around there. Hey, how everybody doing in the chat? What's up to y'all? Hope y'all having a wonderful day. Who at work right now? I'll be going to work in a little bit. Ain't quite time yet. This gonna be my really Work lunch. Not dinner, y'all. Work lunch. So anybody got some good plans going on for this weekend? What y'all doing? You know, my wife actually decided she going out of town with me in a couple of weeks. Couldn't believe it. Well, not a couple of weeks, couple of months, I mean. We actually gonna roll out to Milwaukee together. I don't know if I ever told anybody this, but shoot, getting my wife out of St. Louis is like breaking somebody's leg or pulling teeth. She ain't going nowhere. No, no, I don't want to go. She get on my nerves so bad with that. That's why I'm always out of town by myself. But we finally finna go see a couple of friends in Milwaukee. And I hope she enjoys herself enough where she actually goes back out of town with me again. But you know, who knows? All I can do is hope and keep my fingers crossed, y'all. Well, we got a pretty good, I guess, excursion going. They got a little festival going on up there. And my friend, he's having a birthday party. So it should be pretty good. I hope she enjoys herself, y'all. I really do. So let's check this meat though. Oh yeah, it's coming together, y'all. See how that's coming together? Look at that. So yeah, we don't want to cook this long because we already had what they call that? We'd already pre-fried our cube steak. So we just want to cook it long enough to make a nice gravy. So y'all know it's coming next. Gotta go ahead and get ready to prepare this plate. So let's get a little bit of this rice. Look at that rice, y'all. You can't tell me something wrong with that rice. And we got this good gravy cooking. Yes, you do. Ice and fire, y'all. Ice and fire. It is what it is. Let's see if I can get this. I don't like this. See, for a long time, y'all may have seen this salt shaker where I just turned upside down and it come on. You know what I don't like about this is that it always gets salt all over the batteries and cause corrosion. Definitely would not recommend long term. I think that's a major what they call that? A major downfall for that salt shaker because that salt always corrodes your batteries. The next thing you know, you got corrosion on your terminals. And what you supposed to do then? Now, if you just gonna use it for pepper, that's fine. But salt, I'm gonna say no. Mm-hmm. I'm sitting there playing with this other salt and pepper shaker, and I'm tripping. Because that, we gonna see. And look at that. That gravy ready now, y'all. See them veggies, they cook down about where I want them to be. Mixing in with that good flour. to make a nice gravy for all. Steak. So anyway, let's go ahead and plate up. So let's go ahead and take us a bite of this here. Ooh, that look hot though, y'all. I don't know if I can take that bite. What y'all think? How that look? Ooh, that's hot, y'all. Too hot. I can't even bite it. Smells good and good. But anyway, y'all, I think I'll make this at least every couple of days thing. Y'all come cook with me. And we're going to see how it goes. But you know what time it is. Love, peace, and keep it grilling, y'all. See ya.